Some people don't realize what they have because they've never experienced it before. I expect people to, understand or know what my perspective is, but sometimes they just can't grasp it because they've never experienced it. Maybe it's just like is not their fault because they don't know how to receive that kind of love. When I think of my friends, their actions show they're really my friend and they care about me, and it's like the simple things, but it means the most. It's just like they would do it for you and I would do the same for them. That's a feeling that you just don't have to explain it because actions are louder than words and they show up for you when you need them to. Like, I applied this to a situation that I was in before. Like, if you're talking to a guy, if your friends are treating you better than like this said partner is, like, you're supposed to find someone that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Why are you settling for someone that barely gives you anything? They won't even make the time to see you, or they won't even like get you this small little gift. It's the effort and the thought that goes into it. It's like, did I think of you while this happened? My point is feeling like seen, feeling heard, feeling appreciated. People include you and stuff. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I feel like that's just basic etiquette. But maybe some people like don't understand because they didn't grow up with that. Maybe they weren't taught that. Okay, people are waiting on you. What you do like affects the environment around you. And if you choose to include people in it, best believe you treat them how you want to be treated. Because it really do be the people that hate what you do to them, but when they do it to you, like, it's okay, and they don't, they don't see it as a problem. If my relationship doesn't work out with someone, it's because, we're growing, and sometimes, like, that gets harder to maintain a relationship once you've learned parts of people, and that's when you know, like, who the real ones are. Maybe they just didn't like you. Maybe they did not want to commit to something. Maybe they didn't want to see that you're actual real person, like you have real responsibilities, real problems, real life. You only get one moment in like every day to make the most out of it. I just suggest you guys go about everything with intention, especially when you're meeting new people, and don't take that lightly, and especially don't take yourself and your goals lightly. People are going to respect you when you respect yourself. Like, it's unspoken a lot of times, but it shows up. Okay, I just found a better way to describe what I'm trying to say in this video. Respect yourself and you will see your environment will change. Because when you start to level up and you have these boundaries, it just means you have certain levels to your life that not everyone is supposed to make it in and stay there. I'm talking about more core values, more of your character, and like how you present yourself, how you go on about life, and what your mindset is very important, and it speaks volumes in your everyday life. Expect something that you can yourself own up to too. Like, I can't see my life down the line that I'm with someone who is a liar, who is a manipulator, who is a cheater. You had your moments with them, maybe it was fun, maybe it was good, but maybe that's just not what's best for you. In respecting yourself, details like habits, how you talk to people, how you treat people, says a lot. And people can see if you're faking it as well. If you don't take care of yourself well, people are gonna see that if you're just mirroring a certain image to present yourself a certain way to other people, trying to have this like perfect life that you got it all together. It's okay to be like, hey, I might not have everything going on, and people will have more respect for you. Just because at least they know you're trying to get there. That's better than lying and saying, yeah,
I can't talk to you because I am going to leave for a school.
And I'm like, why do you think you're better than someone? That's your ego talking. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. There are moments sometimes that can take over. I can own up to it and say, hey, might not have been the best decision. Some people don't even realize that that's wrong. And like how they treat other people has an effect on me. Like, it hurts me that you're treating yourself and myself this way. Even if I can't relate, I will try to understand and I will support you, no matter what. A lot of people that I met have made excuses for that same reason, and I can see through that. I can see through that image you're trying to put out, especially with the path that I'm on right now and the people that I'm meeting. I can sense the energy when it's fake. I can sense like the vibe when you're lying, and it's just not cute. I want to be so honest and truthful with you guys, but sometimes I just have to remove myself. Like, in order for you to grow and like we both go our separate ways and, you know, heal, I gotta let you go sometimes. Yeah, it's more about what you didn't do than what you did, because a lot of people I cut off, it was because of the things that they didn't do. I know that they don't want to succumb to these worldly things in life, but you know, sometimes the world gets the best of them. So I just, honestly, after everything that's happened, I just pray and hope that they become the best versions of themselves. I'm just saying, respect yourself and you will see your environment change. Core values and principles in your life that reflect not just what you say you are, but in your actions. If you say you're gonna do something, don't break that promise to people, because people count on you. It's okay to be working on that trait, right? But you can't say something and then let people down after. Because it's like me saying, oh, I want to hang out with my friend, and I keep saying, oh, I'm going to, or I thought of you but I never did this. Then why didn't you do it? You know, like, oh, I was going to hang out with you, oh, I was going to. People think that's consideration. Those are empty words, guys. I have seen and heard too many of those things happen to people that believed in them. When you see your environment change with people who actually own up to their word and actually make their promises, everything you do in life will change a little bit just because of the perspective and the mindset change. If you guys are struggling to understand what a good friend is or should be, just think of it this way: treat people how you want to be treated, because that's the easiest way. If you don't want to be treated a certain way, don't say it, don't do it. It's simple as that, honestly. Because I don't do things just to do things. I know my why, and I know the reason behind what I do and why I'm doing them, because they have value. If I'm choosing to treat a person a certain way, it's because either you did something just does not align with what I'm trying to have in my life. I wish you the best. I really do wish you the best. I want to see people succeed, even if they've hurt me, you know? Like, that's my only truly one wish, and it truly makes me happy to see someone win in life. But not everyone understands that. I guess we all live and learn. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.